Ratika. Okay, so some more to join in, but let me slowly start. Share my screen first. All of you are able to see my screen, I suppose. People are still joining in. Okay. All right. Could I know where you're from? At least one or two of you to tell me. Arun Prasad?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Arun.
Yes, ma'am. Like, I have to tell about myself.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, Arun. You can brief. You can just tell me if you're a student or a working professional.
ma'am, I am a recent graduate. Like,
Oh, okay.
like
Okay.
I have completed a computer science and at Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, and I
Okay.
have done an internship on data science recently, and I'm currently
Uh-huh.
pursuing a data analyst course from Google, ma'am.
All right. Okay. You're currently pursuing another program as well. Am
Yes,
I
ma'am.
right? Okay, wonderful. I think apt then you can start off. I would like you to read this message which is inside the dotted box line. Could you please read that loud for me? Arun, could you read this message which is in front of you on the screen?
Like, let an ultra intelligent machine be defined as a machine
Yes.
that can surpass all the intellectual activities of any human, however clever. Since the design of machines is one of the intellectual activities, an ultra intelligent machine could design even better machines. There would then unquestionably be an intelligence explosion, and the intelligence of human would be left far behind. Thus, the first ultra intelligent machine is the last invention that human may ever make.
By LG Good, 1965. Thank you, Arun. Thank you for that. So, in short, we see that it's a machine that can surpass all the intellectual activities of a human. Okay, this was said way back in 1965. It's not in 25, it's not in 20s, it's not in 10s. Okay, even back then we had artificial intelligence actually into the world and we were using it. Okay, so that can be the simplest explanation that we have. So, welcoming you all to a webinar on career guidance for the AI era, and you're also going to learn something new today. Can one of you tell me what you're learning today? As in, Sir just mentioned, one of you volunteer and tell me what you're going to learn today. Mm-hmm. Jolin Peter, okay, Kartika.
Text summarization app using API.
Excellent. Thank you, Radhika. Are you also a student?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, now where are you studying?
CIT, ma'am.
EIT. Okay. Wonderful, ma'am. Excellent. So having said this, today's session is going to be in three chapters. Chapter 1 is AI and its opportunities. Chapter 2, you will learn to code. And chapter 3, how to secure an AI job is what we're going to discuss. Okay. So to start off with the chapter 1, but before we go to the opportunities, we have messages from us as a team. I have CTO's message, Balaji sir, and that's me, Deepthi. And I have also the CEO's message. Sir is also penned down a short note on what we have as a vision and what we would like to do. The roadmap of here and now AI. Considering we start in 2025, Caramel AI Teacher Bot is here. In 2026, we would like to develop an application also. By 2027, also incorporating the VR. By 2028, we wish to create a prototype 1. By 29, a prototype 2. And Caramel AI, a fully autonomous robo professor by the 2030s, which can be part of every corner of the country, okay, and later also moving to the world. This is our vision, and this is what we are working towards. I would like to invite as many of you to join hands, part of this vision, to create this and making it possible by all of us. What is AI? Do you have a definition for AI, Ratika or Jalin or Arun? Do you want to say? Don't look at the screen. You can tell me what comes to your mind. Of course, we read it as a machine that can surpass all the activities, etc. Yes, but I would like to see if you have anything specific to tell me, any particular word or anything else that you want to mention. Are you all using AI? Arun told me he's a student. He's doing a project. Yes. Ratika is also a student. I didn't ask her what she's doing. Studying in CIT, I understood. Okay, Ratika, what are you doing?
I'm currently doing my third year at MSc, specialized in artificial intelligence machine learning, ma'am.
CIT, and you told me you're doing a MSc, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Third year.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. You mean the CIT when it is in Chennai or the one in
Coimbatore, ma'am.
Coimbatore? Coimbatore Institute of Technology. Okay. All right, ma'am. And this is MSc you told me. And did you still say third year?
It is a 5 years integrated course, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Well, so this is like your okay. I got it. Okay, ma 5 years integrated course, and that is into. Sorry if I missed what you're doing in MSc.
Artificial intelligence
Artificial
machine
intelligence.
learning.
Okay, yes. So do you have any other word to add here? Which means you also have a friend. You're having a friend who's working with you, right? Who's learning from you. Yeah, that smart friend who's learning things by watching you practicing, and just like you would play a game, he also learns to play a game the way you play it. Correct? So this artificial intelligence is like a brain given to a computer who learns from examples, remembers patterns, is able to also solve problems and answer all your questions. Okay, so this computer learns from experiences using its brain with a lot of data and helps you to make the decisions, play the games, decide on what will be the next move for the game, how to win the match, what could be the probable next 3, 4 moves. Okay, all this it is able to think and decide and accordingly perform. Now, that is what AI is all about. It also can understand pictures, sounds, etc. What is artificial intelligence versus traditional programming? So you see on the right side, the picture that we have, there's a mother and her son, where she is teaching him to prepare coffee. Ingredients are there. She adds it one by one. She says what machine is to be used or equipment is to be used, how much of what is to be added, etc. And then she teaches him slowly, little by little, step by step, what is to be done first, second, third, etc. And then he understands how coffee has to be prepared. Now, this is the traditional programming. You're given the rules, you're given the steps, you're given the instructions, and you get an output, right? Whereas artificial intelligence is where this boy is given the output, which means that coffee is given to him and he tastes it, he sips it every day, a few days, or a few times in a day, whichever, looking into the complexity of what the product is. And the ingredients are also kept in front of him. Now he needs to learn from the output and looking at the ingredients, the touch and feel of it, looking at the texture, etc., and looking at the output, he learns as to what could be the rules, what could be added first, what could be added second, what could be the third and the fourth, and so on. So this, if he is able to do, that is where he is intelligent with this skill set, and it is called artificial intelligence, unlike the human intelligence. There is no spoon feeding required. Just feed the data, you feed the output, and you get the steps involved in it. That is what artificial intelligence is. Okay, and here the same thing is illustrated with pictures. Input, the ingredients are also given here, and what you get is this tasty output. Whereas in AI, the method is what you give is the ingredients and the output, and the AI figures out the rules. What you do first, what you do second. Obviously, it understands you cannot do the third step first. Okay, and so similarly, the pattern is followed. Let's say given tea, it will also do. Even different types of coffees or teas, it will also do. It will be able to still produce cappuccino, latte, and whatever, whatever. You don't require human intervention anymore. All right, and that is by where we're able to save time, money, energy, resource, etc., etc. Do I have people not at all from the AI background? I have to call out few names. I know only about Arun and Ratika so far. How about Jerlin Peter? Why don't you answer, Jerlin? Naveen Kumar, Padmashri, Priyanka Ramalingam, Raja. Any of you to answer me, please? Are you all from the artificial intelligence or data science or machine learning background, or do you think any of you are not at all from this? Are you new to this? Naveen says, yes, ma'am. You're new to this, Naveen? How will I understand your S? Is it for artificial intelligence? Are you learning it or are you totally new to this? Yeah, you are part of, you are learning artificial intelligence, is it? Okay, Raja?
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm from Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, ma'am.
Wow,
Stream.
where are you? Which college are you from?
Ma'am, I'm from Sri Shakti College in Coimbatore.
Okay, Sri Shakti College in Coimbatore.
Yeah, ma'am.
And Naveen also says you finished a course in data science. Excellent. Naveen, which is your college, Naveen? Naveen prefers to type. Okay. All right. Raja, you have completed your graduation, is it?
Ma'am, I'm currently pursuing my graduation, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm 2025 passed out member.
Okay.
So I'm upskilling my data science career in Data Mates.
Okay. What are you
It's a
doing?
like of institution,
Uh-huh.
kind of working with the real-time projects and all, ma'am.
So you're doing your internship.
Kind of.
Okay, okay. All right. And Naveen is from Great Lakes. Okay, I suppose you're currently pursuing Naveen. You have finished a course in data science, Great Lakes Institute of Management, Chennai. Is it in Chennai? Okay, all right. All right, that's very nice. So this is not, I don't think I mean, I'm very sure it's not new to you, but probably if there are people who are not part of AI, then this will really be important to all of them. So artificial intelligence dates back to 40s and 50s, okay, where the machines are capable of performing intelligent tasks like human beings. It is not any recent. And then we developed machine learning. We realized this all machine can learn by itself during the 80s and 90s with a set of algorithms used by the machines to learn from their experience of data. 2000s and 10s could see deep learning, multi-layer neural network architecture to learn representations. So there are more of illustrations from which the machine started learning. Generative AI is what we are working towards right now. Using these deep neural networks like transformers, for example, human language tasks for image and audio generation. Okay, video generation, image generation, and audio generation, etc. Today, videos also can be generated, isn't it? With quite a lot of accuracy. And that is what generative AI is all about. It's able to even not only think, but also feel at times. That is what we are heading towards. So, we would like to have as many people to be part of this generative AI era. Types of AI. We have ANI, AGI, and ASI. Okay. Artificial narrow intelligence. It's performing specific tasks alone. Like the word says narrow, it can perform only specific tasks, very narrow, result oriented tasks and whatever. Artificial general intelligence, where you behave in a human like and across all tasks, you're able to do broader variety of tasks. It's not just one or specific, it's more. And super intelligence will be smarter than humans and something like which is sci-fi. Okay. Uh, so you're able to, the super intelligence machines are also able to do sci-fi tasks. AI versus not an AI. How many of you are familiar with all of these or few of these? If you can tell me, since you're all part of data and science and AI, you can tell me what all you use or what is it that you use for. If you want to give me one of these that you want to choose, talk about it. Ratika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Would you like to tell me of what is familiar to you and which one of these you use?
I think we are all familiar familiar with ChatGPT, ma'am.
Okay, all of us generally familiar with ChatGPT, right? Okay, and that's the only AI tool you use.
Uh, in this, I'm more familiar with the ChatGPT,
Okay.
but others, Tesla's autopilot guide, that also I know a few things about that.
Hmm. Okay, Tesla's autopilot guide, you know about it. Okay. Well, so these are, and end of the day, it is about what is AI, which is a complete change, right? People are, some of them are still reluctant. They still are skeptical to getting to step into this, trying to use it. They feel it's not required. It's kind of confusing, not wanting all of this, etc. But I'm sure you all know, since most of you are already part of this, you know that how important it is. And to quickly make it simple for any layman to understand, what happened when we are not ready for the change. So this monster, none of us have seen it, okay, and we may have seen only in pictures. This monster just couldn't survive because he was resisting to change. It was resisting to change. It didn't want to move out of its um, environment, didn't want to move out from what it was comfortable with, and it couldn't survive anymore. Even if dinosaur could become extinct, okay, why not the other dinosaurs? So many other dinosaurs have been in the market, been there for so many years, were ruling the industry, and today they are extinct. Do you know any of these children? Have you seen? Name may be familiar to you because the first product has come even in songs. So you may be even knowing the tagline, the slogan. Nokia used to connect people, see them in the mobile market, right? On a mobile phone market, they're no more there. Not that dominant, they don't exist. They're no more a player. Why? Because they were not ready for change. Do you know this? The third product. Have you seen it? Heard of it? Any of you? No. Okay. And do you know what Kodak is all about? Jerin, are you there? Padmashri, would you like to answer? Priyanka, Harsha Rathore has also joined us. Ajanya, okay. If you may not be knowing about this at all, either you can simply say you don't know, or if you know it, you may please volunteer to tell me what you know about this. Well, Kodak was a film roll manufacturing, and they were into images, of course, cameras and everything, but they don't exist in that industry anymore. So your mic is activated. Nobody hear my mic, the HR mic. Okay, so they don't exist in that industry anymore. Whereas Raj should mute your mic, I suppose. Okay, so they don't exist because they were not ready for the change at all. So goes with BlackBerry as well. Nokia, Kodak, or BlackBerry. None of them were ready for the change, and this resistance made them move out of the market. Whereas, who is the next dinosaur? Okay, let's not be one of these dinosaurs. Let's be the people who are ready for change and adapt to this, and just be prepared for this changing world. How do you prepare for the changing world? Anyone to tell me the very, very, very simple answer that you can give me? How can you prepare for the changing world? Ratika, Arun, Naveen, any of you to answer me? How do you think we should prepare for this changing world?
Ma'am,
Mhm.
I don't know how relevant is this.
Okay.
Like whenever I go for an interview, there's always a question, certain point of view, how do you think that AI replaces human? Like these kind of questions are majorly asked, ma'am.
Okay.
And someone has to manage the AI to AI work properly, ma'am. So instead of blaming on AI, we have to look upon the AI to keep ourselves updated, ma'am. Like
Correct.
that
Absolutely.
is. Yes, ma'am.
And that's your answer that you've given always, Arun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Perfect. I think that is a very right answer for today. Tomorrow, maybe we may have a different answer to add on, but this definitely exists. It's not to, how you be prepared. Is AI going to replace you? That's not the fact. But all that you need to know is you can work along with AI, make your life easier. Okay, yeah. So how are you going to be prepared? We have two plans. One being the plan A, which is you learn AI. Could I get to hear from you, please? Arun, Ratika, could I get to hear from you, please? Arun, Ratika, Jerlin has been very silent. Harish, Naveen Kumar, Priyanka, Arun, yes, ma'am. Thank you, Arun. Naveen Kumar, Priyanka, Arun, yes, ma'am. Thank you, Arun. Afrin, yes, ma'am. Very good. You're ready to code. Ajanya, yes, you're ready to code. Wonderful. Okay. Excellent. Priyanka, yes. Wonderful. Okay. Excellent. Priyanka, yes. Naveen, yes. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. I think almost all of you answered. Afreen, Ajanya, Harish is also raising his hand. Okay, Harish. Thank you, Harish. Jaren alone, I'm so curious. Have you switched on and then you're away from the screen? Geraldine, Peter. Okay, I would wish you all the luck, and we will again get back in some time after you really get to code. Okay, I'm now handing over to Sir. He is going to take you through the real time coding part of it, the most interesting. So have yourselves there without any distraction, be glued to your screen, have all the equipments that you require. Okay, let me now stop sharing.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so I've heard from ma'am that people who are here already from data science background, right? So you must be aware of basics of Python. Is there anybody who's absolutely new to Python, or I have shared my I think I've shared my screen. Please let me know if you can see this empty folder of mine where I don't have anything because we are going to do everything from scratch. So I have named this folder. I'm just simply into my Google Drive and I have created a folder called AI webinar. Um, Here, let me even create another folder called maybe a text or summarizing bot. So that's what you know summarizing bot is what we are going to create. Please let me know if you can. You don't, even if you don't really have to talk all the time. If you don't want to, you can always give a thumbs up saying that yes, you're able to follow what is happening. So please let me know, or you can even write here. Please let me know if you are uh, if everybody is comfortable with Python. Can you tell me, at least rate yourself in Python? Rate your self. No. Self in Python from 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the highest. So when I say 10, it is something which you are in fact capable of solving a lead code problem as well. So and then if it is 1, you are just beginning. If it is 5, you are somewhere intermediate. So let me know what your current level of Python is. Could you please share here? Because yeah, okay, 6, good, pretty good. So yes, Harish. And then next, please. I'd like to know if there is anybody who has just one. Okay, 8, 10. Well, fantastic. So I don't really have to start from scratch. I don't really have to teach you Python. I don't have to write the first statement like print hello world. I don't need. Oh, fantastic. So I'm just assuming that everybody here is above 5, above 6. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. Great. That's great. So since everybody is already aware of Python. Let's begin. You're comfortable with Google Colab as well? Since you're all data scientists or you have done data science, you must be aware of Jupyter Notebook. I'm going to use the online version of this Jupyter Notebook. Let me right click on my empty folder. I'm going to more, and I should have Google Colab. Yeah, Google Colab is here. In case if you don't have it yet, please click on connect more apps, and here you type Colab or Co-Laboratory. You can type that. You can hit on this first item that pops up, and this is installed already for me. If it is not installed for you, please click on it. If you don't have if you don't see, when you right click here, if you don't see Google Collaboratory, you can always do it this way. Click on more and then connect more apps, search for Collaboratory. Then you must be seeing something called install. Since it is already installed for me, it is showing uninstalled. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to right click more, and then I am going to go to co-laboratory notebook. So when I click on it, a new notebook would be created. For example, if you are comfortable with Google Drive, and if you create a Google Docs or a Google Sheets or a Google Slides or a Google Forms, you may have created how a new document, untitled document, is created. Same way this is done. Okay. Okay. Let me, let me just name this as text sum bot. Text, text summarizing bot that we are going to create. It's all in French for me. Okay. Oh, fine. Like it doesn't matter. Like if you're, please let me know if you're aware of Colab. You really need an introduction to Colab itself, like how to connect and how to use. Okay, so Ajanya is saying that yeah, you are aware of Colab. Great. I'm just assuming that everybody knows. If not, let me just quickly tell you, Colab is nothing but a Jupyter notebook online. Here, when you open it, it is simply like it says file here, edit here, and there are a few other options which even if it's in this language, you don't have to worry about it because it's intuitive. Here it says connect. So I let me connect to the Google server. The advantage of using Google Colab, you don't really have to install Python. You don't need to worry about your CPU capacity or even GPU's capacity if you're going to run small machine learning applications. So here we can start coding. So let's begin by importing some of the libraries that we would be needing. Let's start by pip install. Let's install OpenAI, and then we would also be installing Gradio, and then we would be needing also request. So these are we need few more inbuilt libraries as well. Let me run this cell. So by running this will install these applications. How many people have used already OpenAI's library? I'm sure you must have used NumPy, Pandas, even scikit-learn, or TensorFlow, PyTorch. What are the libraries that you are comfortable with? Libraries that you already know? Mm-hmm. Any response here? No? Would you like to answer? Would you like to say what library? All that I mentioned before. Okay, okay, friend. Okay, all that I've mentioned. So you must have used all the libraries. Great. How about Gradio? Like anybody has used Gradio or Gradio before? NumPy, Pandas, Scikit-learn, and TensorFlow, Keras, fantastic. Okay, just PyTorch is not in the list. Otherwise, like almost all the libraries that are necessary for data science, as well as for machine learning, deep learning work. Yeah, fantastic. Uh, anybody has used Gradio before? This library, I think it's all installed here. Yeah, it's installed. Yeah. Let me hide this. Okay. Please let me know if you have used Gradio before. Okay. So let me just call this as step. Oh, I need not have run this. Let me call this as step one. Step one is to install the necessary packages for our current work. Let's move on to step number two. Step number two is after installing the packages, let's import all the packages that we would be needing. Since we have installed OpenAI, we would be installing OpenAI. We would be importing OpenAI. So from OpenAI is the library itself. In OpenAI, from the library, we'll be importing the function called OpenAI, which is O caps and AI caps. Anyone has already used? Okay. Anyone? Okay. No. Ajunya says no. Thank you so much. Anyone has used OpenAI before? Yes, no. We would. Okay. Anyone has used? Okay. Often joined. Okay. I have one more request from you all. Please code along. If you can do if you can do the work along, it would be nice. Let me keep it here. Uh, uh, I have a small request. Not this function request, but I have another request. I have a small request. Please, no, I don't want to run this. Please code along. Okay, along. Okay. So the next library that we would be needing is Google. From Google Colab, we are going to import user data. This library is useful for importing the importing the secret key that we would be like, okay, I have this key already. Like, so if we're importing this key, the API key that I will I use this library. I mean, this library and this function. So from now, it's not like from now, this time I'm going to import OS because I'm going to import the key. I would also be needing import. I would also be needing requests. This is for, since this is going to be a text summarizing app, what we will be doing is we have to fetch a text from somewhere on the internet, and we'll write uh, a small Python code to make the text come here and save it as .txt file. We'll see that in a while. And after that, we will also be using Gradio. Radio as GR, just like NumPy as NP and Pandas as PD. We are importing these. We are in fact importing Gradio as GR. Okay. So here, let me run this. Yeah, all the libraries are installed, I believe. Yes, now they are fine. OpenAI is for calling the LLM. Do you know what an LLM is? What is an LLM? What is an LLM? Large language model. Great. Okay, everybody knows. To name a few, could you please name a few large language models? Could you please name a few? Okay, Chat GPT, DeepSeek. Okay, great. Um, okay, GPT. Okay, GPT, DeepSeek, Llama. Okay, good. So, what is the similarity between DeepSeek and Llama? Uh, what is the similarity between DeepSeek and Llama? Okay. If you are not getting the answer, like uh, it's just, the answer lies in this, somewhere in this word. What is the difference between GPT and DeepSeek? The answer lies here in this word. So when you answer this, you will know the other one as well. DeepSeek and Llama are open sourced LLM, and whereas GPT is a closed sourced proprietary LLM by OpenAI. So let's move on. This is step number 2. We have imported the necessary libraries for our work. So let's move on to step number 3. Step number 3 is, let's set up the API key. Let's set up API key, and also, like, we'll use the OpenAI, and we'll we'll set the base URL. That's what I would say. Like, set up API key, and then also base URL. So this is better. This would be easier for your future reference. Let me assign a variable called client, and client is equal to, I'm going to call this function, OpenAI's function. Please let me know if the screen is not. Let me also make it full screen. This will be better for you. If you don't understand, you please stop me. You can ask me in the middle. Um, I would gladly answer your questions. So here I'm the function that we have just imported, OpenAI. I'm calling this function. So when I call this function takes 2 arguments here. In our case, there are so many arguments, whereas we are going to use this API key. Which one? We'll be using base URL, because you just saw that um, we are going to it just vanished. It just disappeared. No problem. Let me just manually type it, like API underscore key is equal to. Okay, now here I already have my key here in this. If you go to the, let me just, if you are new to if you're new to Colab, let me tell you how it works. uh, Here you have all the menus. This is how you connect to the server. Left hand side, you will see the repositories, where all the files that you are going to use, all the files, either you, like, for the data science project, like all the CSV files, you keep them here, and then you call from pandas. You read them, like pd dot read CSV. You keep the files here. You can either directly import it, or you can connect your Google Drive. And then here you have the secret key. So if you click on it, this is just nothing but an environment .env file on your VS Code. So here I have this Google API key. For using this, for calling this, what I'm going to do here is API key is equal to, I'm going to use this function, user data and I'm asking this function to get some information. I need the API key itself. So it is not appropriate to write the API key here. It's not safe. So I have already added my key here. I copy this variable because this is name of the variable and this is the value. I paste this here within quotes. Uh, and then, okay, before that, if you really want to know how to get your API key, all you have to do is it says, uh, don't worry if you don't understand this. It says that API key Gemini. If you, this is my favorite LLM. You were talking about OpenAI, Llama. You spoke about GPT, you spoke about DeepSeek, and you spoke about Llama. I use mostly Google's LLM, which is world's number one in terms of large language model. The Google Gemini 2.5 Pro is the world's best AI. Um, so here, what I'm doing, I'm taking this function, passing this first argument and Google API key. If you know how, if you really want to know how to get this API key, if you don't have it already, you click on this add a secret, and you can type this here. I'm just repeating it here. I don't really need this. I've just typed here, or whatever you want to call, whatever API, you can just simply call it like API key. But it's better that you say go Google API key, because in future you may even you may even want to add OpenAI's key or Claude's key. And here, this is how, like, if you click here and it says import a key from Google AI Studio. So if you click on it, since I already have a few keys created, I will in fact, I can import it from here. In case if you have not created already, all you have to do is, if you go to aistudio.google.com/API key, or simply, like, if you don't know what you can do, AI Studio, if you can simply type AI Studio on Google search and click on the first link, aistudio.google.com, and here you would see get API key. If you click on this, it will take you to this page, and then click here, you will have created a new API key. Like, if you click on this, you need to select a project. If there isn't any project available, you can still, you can go to Google Cloud Console and create a project. These are all very simple steps. They're not at all difficult. And then you create an API key. There are some keys that are already created for me, so I can simply click on it, and I don't want to show my API keys, so I click on this, and then I'll be able to copy it. After this, I'll close this. I come here. Please let me know if you have any questions here, like adding API key. Do you have any questions? You have any doubt so far? Because once this step is clear, after that we don't need to go to any external sources except for the text document. Even that is that's also a very easy step.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, can you explain that last step? I mean, like,
When you mean last step, like Google AI Studio, how do I copy this API key?
APIs. I don't have any projects already.
No problem. If you don't have any projects, uh, what you have to, let's say if I'm on AI Studio already, assuming that I'm on Google AI Studio, I click on get API key, and I create, when I click on this new, when I click on create API key, this will ask me for projects. If you don't have projects already, nothing, but if you have the same email ID, I'm using ai@heronow.co.in, with the same email ID. If I go to my console, Google Cloud Console. If I go to Google Cloud Console or cloud.google.com, if I go here, I can simply go to my console by clicking here. And after going here, you can create a new, like here I have created something called AI webinar by here no AI. What you can do, you can click something here, and here it says new project. You click on a new project, and then next you will have created a project. After creating it, if you come back to this AI Studio, please let me know if you are still able to hear me. Uh, after creating it, if you come back to your AI Studio, when you click on this API key, whatever name that you give for your project, Precious, you want to say something? Yes, please. Precious, you want to say something? Yes, please. You have raised your hand. Would you like to say something? Sir, is it you have raised your hand? Would you like to say something? Sir, is it content or okay, okay, 1 minute. Like I made a spelling mistake. Where is it? Okay, okay, 1 minute. Like I made a spelling mistake. Where is it? 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 It should be content. It's not content. Definitely it is content. Where is it? It should be content. It's not content. Definitely it is content. Thank you so thank you so much. This is what I was looking for. Thank you much. This is what I was looking for. Thank you. I don't have thank you thing, so I'll upload for you. Thank you, Harish, for your thank you thing. So I'll upload for you. Thank you, Harish, for your detail. For your paying attention to the detail. Now it should be working. Let me run this again. Okay. Now what is the error? Okay. Get response. Who's the CTO? Okay. Now I have some different error. No, it's the same thing. Okay. Content here. Fine. But it's like messages or message. Okay. This is fine. Okay, let me just somewhere like everywhere I've written it correctly. Let me run this once again. Let me run this. This I no need to do that way. Let me rerun everything because there's one simple correction that was made. Instead of content, I put potent. No, I still have this error. Get response. Okay. Okay. I have this. So messages is also fine. This is fine here. I don't think there is any problem here. Is it Harish? Okay, again, it was messages near content. Uh, so here, I'm not sure about this, Harish. I don't think this is a problem because uh, okay, maybe like I'll run it for you. If it works out, I'm happy. But I don't think that is the problem. Uh, just that I have to check if my base URL, if I typed it correctly. Let me just go here because I don't think S needs to be because this is for this function, this chat completion function. But here I want only one message, because it clearly says the error is here. So it should only be error should be in my client because here everything else is correct. Spelling is right. And it could be the base URL because if I've typed it wrongly somewhere, oh my God, generative. Oh my God, this is the problem. Let me run this. Okay, I think it should work now. Oh yeah, and it is able to answer. Thank you, however, Harish, for your because you're able to find out all the mistakes that you have. So this is something which is we as data scientists we all do that. The spelling mistakes sometimes we miss out on, like instead of writing generative AI, I wrote generative AI. I forgot this E. And the simple thing that how I was able to find out because the error was here. And once this particular line is clear, it must be somewhere here. This is fine from here till here, it is fine. And yeah, then client, I thought it would be like here in the base URL. So let's, okay, now it's working. Let's build the URL. I'm sorry, not URL, UI. Okay. So final step, it's the easiest step, which is, building an UI, or a UI, using Gradio. That's in fact, that's simply one line process. There isn't anything else. But I have this extra line, which is a best practice when writing Python. If underscore underscore, name underscore underscore is equal to not three but twice, uh, underscore underscore main underscore underscore, because if you are going to reuse the code, it is better to have this line. But I have only one line to write. Gradio, I'm calling gr, and then writing a chat interface, and here function is equal to, okay, here I'm going to use only two arguments. One is function is this function which we have created, get response. I call this, get response. I want this function. And title would be, here now, AI's text summarizing bot. Okay, so I have this. Now let me launch this. Launch spelling is not right. Yeah, this is the spelling. Launch, and this is a function. So let me open and close parentheses. Let me run this. I should have an interface ready by now. Yes, it is getting loaded. Is it saying, yeah? And again, it says chargement in French. Yeah, I have this URL. I can click on this link. This will be available for free for next 72 hours. It should be written somewhere here. I don't know where it is gone. Maybe somewhere here. Okay, but I click on this link, then there will be a new tab that would be opening with the interface. It should be loading. Yeah, it is loading. Yeah, now I have this text summarizing bot built by us. Okay, I will ask a question, like I will ask it to please summarize the text for me. Okay, I will ask it to summarize, and it should be, yeah, here and now AI, an Indian AI research institute, offers 2 AI programs for college. Okay, is it 2 AI programs? I can go and check here. uh, in this document there are only two I can see, like business analytics with AI and then full stack AI developer program. So yes, that's right. And I'll come back here. And then for technicals too, okay, business analytics with AI for technical students, full stack AI developer program for non-technical or technical students. Here this is for non-technical students who are from HR background, marketing background. Both are 30-hour certification background delivered. And okay, is it 30-hour? I don't know. Okay, 30 and here 30. Oh, then it's correct. It's doing a good job. Okay, then the institution is 100,000 students by 2030. And then okay, there's something that is written here. Let me ask for some more details, like uh, um, please give me the contact details of here and now AI. So yes, it is able to give me. Let me check this number if it's right. It's ending with 1000, or this email ID info@huronai.com. I go here, I come to the end of the document. Yes, info@huronai.com, 996296100. Yeah, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. This bot is working now. And in this way you can create, and this, as you know, we have even built an UI, an user interface, in just 2 minutes, maybe less than 2 minutes, I would say. In this way you can in fact create a text summarizing bot. What I would do, I in fact, when I receive emails from the companies that I've invested in, like let's say if it is Infosys or TCS or many other companies like Tata Motors, or Indian companies, or even if it's American companies like Tesla, if I'd like to invest in their stocks, if I cannot read the entire document, I can put the document here. I can bring the document here, in text format. I can ask my AI to summarize and give what's inside, if I can invest in that company or not. It would save a lot of time for me. In this way, you can in fact build a custom text summarizing app. With that being said, yeah, we have come to this, we have come to the conclusion of coding part. I will hand over to Madam Deepthi in a while. Meanwhile, before ma'am takes over, if you have any question, please ask me. Again, it was messages. Okay. Hello, sir. How to make chatbot to summarize the para given by user? Um, okay. So if, for this, all you have to do is we did another webinar, Harish. That webinar, in that webinar, we made a chatbot itself. Let me close this. We made a chatbot. What we have to do here is, instead of this step, we don't need the step 5 at all. We can directly, we don't need step 4, we don't need step 5. After calling this, after calling this API, like this API key and base URL, you skip these two steps, and straight away you can give uh, a personality to your bot. Like, for example, let me do one thing. I will fully comment this. I'll comment this out. I'll comment this also out. Okay. And here I can, in fact, instead of doing this, but I have to do change a lot of things in my function as well. So if you if you have time, I don't mind coding that, because that will, I will explain it theoretically, because if I code, then it'll take another 15 or 20 minutes. Then we will not be able to finish everything. But I would really love to explain those things, Harish. Even after the webinar, you can contact me. I can share that piece of code. I can simply share that code. It is available on our GitHub page. Let me check if it is here. If not, I can upload it for you. I can share the code with you. And also I can explain the logic behind it. This AI chatbot, if you know how to build this AI chatbot, 5 concepts. I think the file is missing here. I will upload it to this AI chatbot. What you could simply do is, you can give a personality to your chatbot. I have created something called AI teacher bot. What I would do here, I told you already, like step 3. I'm sorry, 1 minute. Let me just delete this. This is not needed. I simply have to comment this out. We don't need this part at all. In here, you have to give a personality to your bot. For example, you can call that a secretary bot. You can call it secretary, or a summarizing, or an editor bot. You can call whatever you want to call, and you give the personality, like, within double quotes thrice. And here, you are my secretary, and you are you are responsible for summarizing the below text, whatever text that is given by the user. You give a personality to it. What I have created is something like, you are an AI teacher, you are Caramel AI, you work for Here and Now AI, Artificial Intelligence Research Institute. Your mission is to teach AI to beginners. So this is what I would give. And here you can create a secretary bot. You give a personality to it. In this response part alone, you don't need to give this context. You will give the context as the query that is going to be passed by the user. You need to, either you can give memory to it. Even if you don't give memory, you can simply copy paste that context, copy paste that entire text. It will summarize for you. So this one, for example, if the user, you can simply ask the user to upload a txt file. It should be able to do this work. That is one option. Other option, if they are going to directly give this text file, copying pasting in this text field, it is also possible if you build a very simple bot with a personality saying that you're responsible for creating a bot. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear, Harish? Definitely, I will share the GitHub code. It is in fact here in this, like, github.com/hereandnow AI/AI chatbot. This is 5 concepts, simple concepts in Python, because I was teaching base beginners. So I will be adding a file called AI chatbot in 7 steps. So in 6 or 7 steps, you will be able to build a bot itself. And if you give the personality as you are a journalist or you are a content writer, your work is to summarize. And if you give that in if you give that description clearly, it should be capable of doing it. I'll check if I have the code here already. AI bot in 7 steps. I don't know if I have it here. Yes, somewhere. Yeah, this one. I can share this code with you. If I in fact run this for you, here I was teaching some basic stuffs in Python. Yeah, here I've given like Caramel AI, teacher at Artificial Intelligence Research Institute. Your mission is to teach. Okay, so let's say if I'm going to call this as this here it's a French teacher. Your that's your role. If I just connect this, and if I run all the cells here, I can simply click here, execution to execute it. I let everything be executed. So if this is done, I don't know if this is going to be an AI teacher or so. Row memory. Okay, chat and okay. Now, yeah, it's French teacher. Okay, if it's a French teacher, it is going to teach only French. But here you need to let me just ask maybe what is the role of an editor or something like. If you change it here, if you change the I don't know where it is stuck. Okay, it is still okay. It is importing Gradio and the base URL. Yeah, it is doing it, and everything is going to be done. And it's going to behave like a French teacher here. So if I say something to it, it should be capable of saying the same thing, and if it will teach me French. Okay, hi. I'll say hi. And bonjour means hello, like when you smile and wave. Shall we try to say it's teaching French, because this is the role is it's not AI teacher, it's French teacher, because I'm calling French teacher here. But I can call simply AI teacher if I write this. If I run this again, this will become an AI teacher. So if I ask like what machine learning is, it'll explain. Now the same way, all you have to do is give a very a clear description of give a personality to your bot, saying that your work is to summarize text and copy. The user will be giving you the text, and you will have to copy. You will need to summarize it. And if your work is to you are an editor. Your work is to summarize text. Let me just do that. Editor, uh, text uh, text editor. Okay, you are uh, you are an editor, and you're an editor working for your now AI, and your is to role is to summarize the text that is given by the user. So if you write like this, and if you try to run this text editor, and you change it here, text editor, and you run this part as well, then if you run this as well, then if you run this as well, I'll go here. Let's maybe somewhere else. Okay, go back. No, I think I've come like far from home. EAC prospectus dash context, and if I click on this raw, and will I be able to select X? Yes, I copied this. I don't know if it is. I never tried if it's the context is enough. Not this one. Please summarize the below text. So let me just write this, and I'll send this. I don't know if my AI is going to be capable of doing that. Yeah, it has given some summary, like whatever that is written there, it has given a summary. So this is working fine. I hope I have in fact done two things in just in this one shorts webinar. Okay. Thank you, Harish. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. One more doubt. Yeah, what is your one more doubt? Please ask me. You have one more doubt, no, Harish? Okay, so if you can ask that doubt anytime, I'll pass it over to ma'am. So she will be able to. Yeah, I need to add this chatbot to my website. Yes, it is absolutely possible. Can we do it on a different webinar? I think like last week itself, I promised that I will be doing this. Could you please contact Raj from Here and Now AI? We will organize another webinar because about like I'll show you this part. After doing this bot, you will be able to publish it like this. This is hereandnowai.com and /VAC is value added courses. If you come to this particular page, I have in fact launched this bot here. If you see a icon here, and when I click here, I will see all the information here and now AI course frequently asked question. For example, who is the CEO? If I have to click on this, it would give that answer. And then if I click on tell me about full stack AI developer program, I have this. Or if I ask what is the mobile number of Here and Now AI, and if I hit enter, yeah, it has given the number. If I write it as who is the COO of Here and Now AI, and yes, if I hit enter, I should be getting Deepti Balagopal. That's Deepti ma'am. So this we definitely will be able to do this, but this involves various steps, in building this UI, this website, and then deploying it here. It is absolutely possible. We can deploy it. Let's do it on a different webinar. Okay. I need to do this chatbot at my website right hand corner exactly like this, sir. Yes, absolutely is possible. Let's do this maybe Wednesday or Friday. I don't know when. Please be in touch with us. Please follow us on YouTube. Please follow us on Instagram, and you have our number as well. Uh, I'll ask Raj to be in touch with you when we do this. We'll be doing this in the next 7 days. Within 7 days, we should be able to do that, and we'll share that information also with you. Okay, Harish. And others, if you are interested in pursuing any courses, or if you would like to do internship, you can very well contact us, Anish and Barasan. When I'm not too sure about the date alone, but within 7 days, because next Saturday our webinar is every Saturday. We do it on a different topic. We don't do the same topic, so we'll be covering different topics in AI on every Saturday. So next Saturday, we are going to build a sentiment analysis analyzer for reviews. For example, how to read and understand Google review, how to understand, maybe movie ratings. So in this deploying this chatbot on the right side of your website, this one we will be doing sometime in the middle of the week. We will be doing. I'll definitely keep you posted on this. So to conclude, if Madam, would you like to take over? May I leave this? I mean, I'm not leaving. I'm staying here. If there is any question, technical question, I'm always available to answer. Please, I'm going to be in the call. I'll hand it over to Madam, and she'll add few more important information, and also she'll give you information about the next webinar. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, good afternoon again to all of you. I hope you enjoyed doing the text summarizer app. Did you do that using an API? All of you, did you achieve it? Were you able to do it parallelly as sir was, Anish is telling me, Anish Anbarasan. I didn't even see you, Anish, to the start of the webinar. Good, you joined in probably at the right time. Jerlin, are you ready to talk now? Okay, I'll still be patient and wait for Julie. Priyanka, Arun, Ratika, Naveen, how did it go? Mohan has joined us. Okay, Harish, Ajanya, Afrin. So all of you could also side by side try to do it. Is it? Went well, ma'am. Okay, thank you, Arun. That's very nice. Wonderful session. Okay, thank you so much. You can reserve your compliments and you can give it to us on Google. That would be great. Okay, well, I'm going to conclude this session today by the chapter 3. Okay, what I have to say is, well, two roads diverged in a yellow wood. We have our 5 value added modules along with the immersion program in AI, which is a complete AI mastery program. It's a structured and all in one AI journey as it is written here. You can see the brain is in the gym, okay? And that is how you need to be prepared. Your brain needs to be prepared mentally, and that physical part of the brain also needs to be prepared, okay? So we get you to do this in a very easy way. We get you prepared towards the immersion program. Do you understand the term immersion? We have tried and tested this mode of learning and it has worked wonders. Okay, even today it's a successful mode of learning. So anything you do in the immersion mode is a sure shot success. It can be any rocket science. Now, that's one common term used, right? It's not any rocket science, we say. It is rocket science, and you can do rocket science if you're doing it in the immersion mode. Just that you need to have the right mentor, the right platform. Of course, if there's a right mentor, then your curriculum and what you learn and what is taught to you is always going to be right. There is no question there. And I just have to have some receptive people to this. So if you are those receptive people, then you are in there for success. Okay. So we give you mental preparatory sessions, and the next value add, which will be part of your immersion program in AI, is where you do scratch to mastery in AI. You also will have one more skill set, okay, which is the human language. You will learn computer